Escaping the prison camp. Do we trust this guy? I don't know. We have no choice.
We have to move. The guards will be coming through on rounds any moment.
Do you know the way out?
Yes.
We have to move.
I've had
Let's
some
walk
time
as
to
slow as
study this
possible.
place.
How long were you in that cell?
Long enough to learn that Constantine won't stop until he's
Why are we
found
walking
what
so
he's
slow?
looking for.
The divine source. Is it here?
Trust must go both ways, Lara.
What is this?
A history lesson. This place has its own scars.
It was a work camp.
I finally
The Soviets sent prisoners here to work in the mines.
Even that wasn't enough. They captured our people. Took children from their mothers to work as slaves.
That doesn't look like mining. It looks like an excavation. Those are ancient. What did they find?
You'll have to ask them. We have to go. We aren't safe here.
Okay, let's go.
Our best chance of escape is to make our way to the old train yard.
And what then?
My village is in the valley on the other side of the mountain. We'll be safe there.
Command Post 2, last chopper outbound. Roger. That'll be the last shipment. Reports of trouble at the communications depot. More natives? Negative. We caught an armed intruder from the outfit.
Stay here. I'll take care of this.
All right. Hold on. Almost got it. That's it. You're good to go.
Okay, let's move this thing out. Constantine wants to team up at the copper mill before the storm sets in.
Hang on. Good luck. Keep close.
God damn it, it is fucking freezing in this place. Should have brought my damn cold...
Came from this direction.
Should I shoot this guy? Don't mind if I do.
Looks clear. Roger, we're clear.
Storm's coming in. Yeah, we'll just have to get more boots in the snow. Constantine wants eyes inside the copper mine.
Something up there.
Yeah, they found some old records in the prison. Pictures of ruins and maps of the mine.
Think the Soviets knew what was up here?
Not at first, but it definitely looks like they figured it out.
Well, most of this stuff is decades old. Doesn't even look like they cleared out before they left.
Shoot.
That part has to work. Maybe they didn't.
too many of them. They're coming from somewhere on the other side of the mountain. When the storm clears, we'll get some men over there to burn them out.
You see them up close? I'm gonna check it out. Be right back.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
like
it.
they're frozen in time. Hey, did the team learn anything from the ones they caught in the attack?
Nothing. Not for lack of... Get Nero here.
Shoot.
Nero. Shit. What? Hold on, something's up. Came from this way. False alarm. Yeah, we're clear. Hold up. Gonna check it. Roger. Where'd this come from? I'll go check it out. I'll check it out. Don't go far.
Everybody's blind, which is nice.
Patrol 3, check.
Anna has let them...
Jacob, I found a way to open the inner gate.
Head to the courtyard. I'm already inside.
Anna, I need to get in there.
Do it. We have a lot of ground to cover. Trinity wants the artifact found as soon as possible.
Jacob, what is he doing?
Too much interference. Constant cloud cover. This is the place. I can feel it.
The Soviet records are quite convincing.
Shit.
I want to get in.
Be careful, Lara.
We keep her alive.
We did it.
I cannot wait to leave this frozen hell.
Then I have good news. Reconnaissance from the scouts. The natives have a settlement on the other side of the mountain.
Soon, you will have your day.
We both will. Just as long as you don't lose focus again.
What do you mean?
You're sentimental about her. The Croft girl, I can tell because she's still alive. We can't afford to dwell in the past.
You doubt me? You know what I've given to Trinity, what I've sacrificed, what I face! I'm fine.
Life has not been kind to either of us, but I swore I'd always protect you.
Now who's being sentimental?
I promise you. All of this will be worth it in the end. With the divine source, you will live. But more importantly, you will live in a world cleansed of sin.
Send your men to this settlement. Find out what they know.
It's too dangerous.
Just start shooting.
Let me have my pleasures. None of this will matter the day our work is accomplished.
Constantine, you're needed in the holding cells.
We're in this together, sister. Remember.
Always.
What are you doing?
Mankind shall be judged. The non-believers turned to ash and swept away, and the pure of faith will be raised up and given life eternal. Get out! I'll find you!
Got to find them. Keep looking.
They have to be here somewhere.
All right. Got to find a way out of here.
Got to find them. Keep looking.
Lara, the train yard is on the north end of the Gulag. I'll wait for you there.
On my way.
Dude, you almost got me caught.
I need assistance.
Strange.
The control room door is locked from inside. We're gonna have to break it down.
Damn. Got to get out of here.
Tear this place apart.
No sign of her yet. Heading to the control room now.
A military patch for Trinity soldiers. There.
There what? I'm gonna crawl on it. What was the point of it? Oh, it was electrified. Okay.
Come on.
You're gonna die!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Craft explosives. Okay. Okay.
Covering fire!
Still standing. Someone just kill her!
Got your six!
As we put...
How far can I get in this game without looking at my map? I'm gonna guess pretty far.
Jacob? Is that you, Jacob?
Lara, be careful. They're everywhere. You'll run into some trouble. There he is! Take him out! Damn it!
Shit! For the first time in weeks, things are becoming clear. I know there's something hidden here. The Soviets came looking for it too, and now Trinity and Anna. Anna. God. I still don't quite believe it. All this time. Did she watch Dad as well? I've got to keep moving. Find Jacob and join his people. If I can prove myself to them, maybe he will tell me more about this place.
Covering fire! Under fire! Flush her out! Moving into position. I'm under fire!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Keep firing! I'm under fire. Man down! This ends here and now!
Should have done that earlier.
Hostile spotted. She's alone. Move out. Make it quick.
You hear that? I'll go look. Huh? Check it out. I'm taking fire! Charge and give me cover! He's reloading! Shoot him! He's dead! Reloading! Give me suppressing fire now! Suppressing fire! Reloading! Got a hit!
No.
Hostile spotted. She's alone. Move.
Keep her down! Covering fire! Someone kill her already! Under fire! Come on! Let's end it!
What happened here?
Jacob, I think I'm close to the train yard. Are you there?
What took you so long?
I thought I lost you back there.
Not a chance. Thanks for getting me out of that place. Let's move! We can get up through there!
Watch out!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Dad, is everything all right? Dad?
Come on, Dad. Don't even.
Take it easy. Drink this. It'll help.
You could have left me in that river.
Would you have left me?
I'd have thought about it.
What makes you think I didn't? So what makes you risk so much to come here?
The divine source.
I know what you're looking for. But I want to know why.
When I was young, it was just my father and I. He was an archaeologist too. In his last years, he was obsessed with myths about immortality. Of course, no one believed him, including me. Our last conversation was a fight. He took his own life. I thought I'd come to terms with it, but...
Something else happened.
And I saw something that I thought was impossible. It changed everything. I realized my father was right. He died alone and broken. But he died for something.
So you believe the divine source is real?
I honestly don't know. But if there is any truth to it, I have to find out. It needs to be researched and studied. It could make a difference to the world. It's not something to be hidden away.
A difference is not always for the best. Would you wish Trinity to have the secret to immortality?
Of course not.
Then I would ask you not to abandon your quest, but to alter its path. Join me and my people. Help us repel Constantine and Trinity.
Then after that's done,
and you leave our valley untouched. But knowing that you've done the right thing.
Who are these people? Because we're
No.
supposed to be in Mongolia.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
They don't strike me as Mongolian.
Can't. Or won't.
I'll fight Trinity with you, but my goal remains the same. If I give up now,
You'd feel like you'd be letting him down.
not just him. I need answers,
What's up, Toxic?
Jacob. I need to
So
understand.
good luck. This game is pretty easy, so
You're leaving.
Right now, my concern is for my village. It's over the mountain pass. A day's journey on foot. But there may be a faster way through the old copper mine. You rest. I'll be back soon.
like, how is she not questioning why this guy has a village in the middle of Mongolia?
Jacob, are you there? Damn it. Where is he?
He just walked out. What the heck are you talking about?
Overwatch, we have contact with the native in the old sawmill. We've wounded her, but it looks like they set traps around the perimeter. I've got one casualty so far. Doing a sweep.
Alone again. Jacob's gone ahead. There's something about him that I can't quite put my finger on. It's strange, but almost comforting. Like I could tell him anything, and it wouldn't faze him. I sense no judgment from him.
God, just
At the same time,
marry him
hard
already.
to read. My instincts tell me he's a good man. He saved my life. I think I can trust him, at least for now. But I can't shake a nagging feeling that he knows more than he's letting on.
I don't know why they keep changing my clothes.
Don't shoot. I'm with Jacob. He told us to wait for you, but these bastards found us first.
Oh God. Are you
Purple.
all right?
I'll live.
Ah,
I need a safe place to rest in case the invaders return.
very
There's a
tempting.
cave across the bridge over there. A wolf den. They won't look there, but I can't clear it out on my own. Not like this. If you could kill them, we'll have a safe place to regroup. I might even have something for that pistol of yours. Can you help us?
No, that's DLC, buddy. Sorry,
I'm sorry. I have to find Jacob.
that's not Jacob. That's a different
I
guy.
understand. If you find the time to help, I'd be grateful.
As far as I remember, I've only recalled driving through Arkansas once. Even though I grew up in Oklahoma. We broke down outside of Fort Smith, Arkansas, and had to spend a few days there while they fixed the car. How do you get up there? did it. Why would I ever use a pistol, though?
Soviet soldiers. Something awful happened here.
Combat knife. I don't have one of those.
More propaganda. Work hard to fight cold and hunger.
Lara, are you okay?
Yes, I'm at the base of the old Soviet mill.
I'm making my way to the mine entrance at the top of the facility. Can you meet me there?
Yes.
I'm on my way.
Comrades,
Where I'm supposed to go, I don't.
I don't think I'm...
Cages. Like they were animals.
Negative. Even if we did, there's a lot of structural damage from the revolt.
It's gonna be dangerous getting up higher. Weather and elements have taken them. So this is where the Soviets broke through.
Yeah. First contact was in one of the mine shafts, and they shifted all operations to retrieval. But it looks like the revolt came within a week.
Workers finally had enough?
You've seen this.
We got incoming! Cover me! Focusing fire! I'm on it! Come on, let's end this!
Oh, shoot. Ow. Up. My bad. Yeah, she threw that backwards.
Soviet military dog tags. Standard issue. The name is Yuri. Another Soviet plaque. The hero.
It matches the description of the Soviet intel. This is where they broke through into the ruins. Any sign of the escaped prisoners?
Not sure. Can't...
Fucking lockpicks.
There she is! Open fire! Got your back! She's hit! Back me up! Laying down covering fire! I'm under fire!
You just walk into the fire.
Give me suppressing fire, now!
They're dead. They can't.
Taking casualties! Let her up! Grenade out!
We were...
It's not new.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, jeez.
Lara, are you there? I'm pinned down, Lara. You need to get out.
Jacob! Shit.
God willing. That'd be too easy. Let me see that activity log. I think it mentioned the safe. Manifest says the Soviets stored the most valuable artifacts from the site in this safe. Let's crack it open. Who's got the torch?
On it.
Okay, the rest of you, don't touch anything. Catalog whatever artifacts you find.
All of this came out of the mine?
Yeah. The last reports say they shut down operations as soon as they found the site. The revolt must have come after, in the confusion.
This stuff is ancient. Writing's not Russian. Any idea?
He's gone! Under fire!
Go!
Back me up! Suppress fire!
was kind of unfair.
Advancing, cover me! I got you covered! I have visual confirmation.
Kill her, now.
Yes, sir. Fan out. We have her surrounded.
Hold up. I'm gonna check it out.
Taking casualties! Got a flanking position!
They're blowing each other up.
Seem to be making a habit of saving each other.
Thanks. I'm glad you're okay.
There's Jacob.
Is that the way through?
Yes. There'll be more of them inside. You don't have to do this.
Can't get rid of me so easily. I still need some answers.
And there's no time to waste. This path will take us all the way through the mountain. My people used these ways until the Soviets arrived and began digging.
Who the heck are you people?
Down here?
Enough to make
Explain
them curious.
yourself.
They used machines and explosives to dig deeper. Did quite a lot of damage. Many of the old paths collapsed, but it's safe now. Come on, we better get moving.
Hold on, I'm getting a soda.
Or it used to be.
That doesn't sound
Cult
good.
music?
Trinity must have found the old mining equipment.
That's not good. It's not a good sign.
They're trying to finish what the Soviets started.
And there's no other way through.
I'm afraid not. Not anymore. This complicates things.
I'm drinking a Freedom Fusion Mountain Dew. New flavor they came out with for the summer. It's very good. Peach flavored. Peach lemonade. I've never even heard of that band. When I went to Italy 20 years ago now, and I went to a cult, and they had dug secret tunnels into a mountain, and were like living inside these kind of caves.
Find Sophia! Tell her Trinity is here!
They were all named after like animals and stuff. Not too different from Twitch streamers. But they had kind of like made all their like kind of had like a hidden entrance to it, and they'd done it all in secret. Apparently, I guess they gave up on the secret at some point because we were able to visit.
Gotta be a way out up there.
Hold on. I think I can. Okay. I can get power to that console.
No, we're not getting back the way we came.
That was kind of interesting.
I know. Just let me try something here.
Damn it. The elevator's jammed. Track looks rusted through. Okay, spread out. Find something to pry it loose.
On it.
Yeah, I think I found what you're looking for. This guy doesn't even know what's happening. Oh, I got the knife.
This should come in handy.
We got fucking company!
Did I do all that just to kill him, I guess?
Oh shit. Now what?
At your early...
Could this be part of the Lost City?
Coins!
Too close. This mural shows the prophet preaching in Constantinople. Separated again. I just hope Jacob's still alive. I don't know exactly where I am. That's rapidly becoming the story of my life. I'm fighting to survive, yet strangely, I feel hopeful. There are incredible ruins all around me. This must be part of the Prophet's lost city. But how much more is true? The divine source. Could it really be here?
I don't know what my new gun is. Let's check it out. What's up, Nick? Is that my new gun? How do I check it? Yeah, all I have to do is equip them and I get all this stuff. Bum, bum.
These ruins are incredible.
All right, we're ready. Let it fly.
Oh no.
Good job. Looks like that way. Okay, let's get that door down.
So I think it's official. I'm going to be doing a GDQ hotfix on their
Looks like Anna was right about the
silly show in 2
The
weeks.
source has to be somewhere down here.
Now, this wall looks like it was put up in a
Not
hurry.
even 2 weeks, like 10 days.
Air coming through from the other side. I'm gonna see if I can break through. Might be another way out.
With the news? What news? What news should I be doing? I'm trying to survive.
Well, what's the plan? No one on the other end but static.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, just kind of used to that at this point.
We now have hit.
Won't be the last. This one's, the details of this one are especially egregious. About just absurd, the family.
Nothing on the radio?
No.
Yeah, somehow
Nice in the way. If we're lucky, it might get a few bursts of static and assume we're still
person that runs the
So, we're on our own.
Awfully Silly show was like, he's doing an aquatic theme, and for some reason he thought of Gilligan's Island, so he reached out to me. I was like, sure, whatever you want. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, what can you do, you know? They gotta go to school. And there's, you know, there's thousands and thousands of schools. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just like anything else. It's like lightning striking, except that it should be preventable. I think this guy will notice. Nope. It's just sad because, like, you know, like every single kid at that school now, just like any other school that had this, is like going to be traumatized. It's going to affect them probably for life. I mean, not to mention, like, just everybody in America that's traumatized, just in general anyway. I'd love to just move overseas where you don't have to worry about that, but... Why am I going back? It's just weird because, I mean, you know, if you're a responsible person, you would be able to... Probably nothing would change for you, even if they enacted new things, you know. Maybe you'd have to do an extra form or something. It's like, you know, just get over
Someone
it.
tried to get through this door before.
I don't know why we do that. Maybe it's to, like, attach that to this? Oh, we can knock it off. Okay. I watched like an hour-long documentary on Silverchair today. You know, the important stuff. Gotta stay informed.
She's there by the murals. Open fire! Back me up! Stop! I'm taking fire! We got a man down! Under fire! Come on! Get there! Under fire! He's in! Give me covering fire!
That guy's brave.
She's empty! Take her down! Back me up! Throw in a grenade! I got an angle!
Take the fire!
I am behind the pillar. How did they know? I decry gun violence as I play this game.
Some sort of marker. Byzantine script, but I can't quite make it out.
I feel like my kids' schools take safety pretty seriously though, like, you know, that helps you feel not as nervous about things. But I would hope that if there was a situation like that Georgia kid, that they would not be
This belonged to a Byzantine noble.
At the school. We got so many coins. In the GDQ Discord for this event, like one of the other runners was like, "Oh, I'm excited for Gilligan's Island," and I said, "You're the first person to ever say that."
Comrade.
Pick up the thing. Yeah, I'd like to go back to ESA. There's so many things I'd like to do. And not enough time and money to do it. So I need to get over there.
It is.
Yeah, you need to be single, employed. I mean, that's about it, really. I mean, the main factor is just that, like, if you're traveling alone, it's like everything you do is super affordable. But if you're traveling with 4 people, it's not so affordable.
I'm not strong enough.
Whoop. He just never misses an ESA and goes to other places. He goes somewhere every other month, it seems like. Pretty much does what he wants to do, which is great. I don't blame him.
Right, that should work.
Which is great, because when I want to do something and I want somebody to go with me, I can just ask Apollo, and he's like, oh, sure. Well, next week is the GeoGuessr World Championships, and I would love to go to those. Stockholm.
That did it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he went to all the March Madness games. We went up to Chicago. We went to GDQ. We went to ASA. He was just in Korea.
This statue must be the immortal prophet. And this, it shows the exodus of his people from the deserts of Syria. They settled in a hidden valley and built a great city. Katash. To protect the city and its people, the prophet raised an army of warriors. But what is this showing? It's not the divine source they're holding. Something else, but what? And his warriors forged for him an atlas, that the prophet might always know his city and its secrets. A map of the city. It could show the way to the divine source.
A thing to get the thing. Heck yeah.
It's a wonder this place is still standing.
I'm excited because next week that new Rugrats game comes out, and they just said it's going to be free on Epic Game Store like 2 days later. And it's supposed to come with a, now hopefully the Epic version comes with it, but it's supposed to come with a, they made the game also as an NES game, so it's supposed to have like an NES ROM. So that'll be cool. Yeah, short week. Much appreciated.
Stop right there.
Well, that's not good.
Easy.
These are the natives of
You know I'm not
Mongolia.
Trinity.
Why should we believe you?
I escaped with one of yours. A man named Jacob.
Where is he now?
We were together, but we got separated in the mines.
She killed him!
No! No.
Jacob would never trust an outsider.
Please, listen, I am not your enemy.
I warned you. You should have left.
Sophia! Enough!
Father!
I thought I lost you.
I'm glad you made it out of there. Forgive Sophia, she is cautious.
In her position, I'd be the same way.
Don't forgive her.
What did you find out?
Trinity is coming in force. We must prepare.
Her?
She's a friend. On my word, no harm will come to her.
These ruins. We must be near the Prophet's lost city.
Come. We do not have much time. Prepare the weapon stores. Secure the battlements. Go! Now! They're almost here. But we're outnumbered.
The children and elders are vulnerable.
Go. Get them into the catacombs. Light the fires. The valley must be alerted.
Incredible.
Sophia, muster our fighters. Then meet me in the upper village.
Don't disappear again, Father.
There's much to do. If we had more time.
Later. For now, I'll do what I can to help.
Settlements know what's coming. I'll do what I can. You two, I need eyes out
This
across the valley. Head to the cliffs and take watch. I want to know the moment you see their helicopters.
Yes, of course.
If we see anything, we'll sound the horns.
Sound the horns!
Jacob and his people are resilient. I'll give them that. Trinity is on their way. They could do with my help. And this atlas from the mural, if it really is some kind of map of the ruins, I've got to find it before Anna. If I don't, then all these deaths will have been in vain. And I can't have that on my conscience.
Need 10? It's not like I never even get close to being low on ammo at all with any of this stuff. There's really no point. $16 bear pelts? Who do you think I am?
Greetings.
I need more wood for the fire.
They needed most of the lumber to repair the guard towers. We'll have to make do with what we have.
Well, if they need arrowheads
And other
for the battle, then I need more firewood.
I've already cut plenty. Besides, I don't know how much more time I have left to forge.
We can make points faster than broadhead. That should be our...
Jacob said they'd come. We never recovered from the Soviets. And now this.
I made...
Just keep your eyes out. Could be here at any moment.
I'll do what I can.
You there. We could use some help if that's what you're here for.
How did you find this place? What brought you here?
Gross.
War is coming. We have to prepare. Soviets left everything when we drove them out. Most of it is just waste. There's still
But
the
who
odd
are
treasure
you
to be
people?
found.
I'm here to help. What can I do?
We're trying to fortify as many of these towers as we can. Most of them were badly damaged in last year's floods. We've got the repairs in hand, but I need some extra supplies from around the valley. If we can get these towers repaired, it'll give us an advantage over the invaders, and it'll help us reach the upper levels.
Yeah, sounds really important, but no.
I can't, not just yet.
Very well. If you find the time, we'll be here.
Sorry, just really busy. Just really busy.
Lara, I'm sorry if Sophia was less than welcoming.
I understand. I'm just glad you were there to vouch for me.
My people have spent decades fighting outsiders. It's not an easy habit to break. See if you can lend a hand with the preparations. A little hard work would go a long way towards building trust.
I'll see what I can do.
Trinity will be here soon.
There's a new Zelda game coming out too. What's up, Tool? An actual Zelda game.
They will likely come from the air. Jacob is assembling fighters in the upper village to draw their attention there. The children and those too old to fight will be safely hidden in the Acropolis catacombs. I will go there once things are in hand here.
You said they were heavily armed. How can we expect to beat them?
The fight will not be won in open combat. They will hit us hard and fast, and we will take losses. They hope to crush us in their initial assault, but we will turn their eagerness into our advantage. This will be a long engagement. If we hope to survive, we must wear them down slowly, strategically. We will bleed them from 100 cuts until they have nothing left. Only then will we be victorious. For now, we light the fires, warn the others in the valley. Today, we win by surviving. Gather as much ammunition and supplies
Very
as you
motivational.
can. Hide them in the caves and ruins. When you've completed your duties, rendezvous in the upper village. Understood?
Yes! Understood!
Good. Now go. The Prophet be with you.
Prophet.
Hello there.
Lara, I could use your help. Our people are spread thin across the valley. If you light the signal tower, they'll know that the danger is imminent.
I'll do what I can.
Once the fire is lit, they'll know what to do.
And I...
Hi.
You're the one that came with Jacob. I have something to ask of you.
No.
The followers of the Prophet fled, but they were attacked in Syria.
How would they ever light this without? Why would I do this?
Thank you, Lara. Our people have been warned. That should give them time to evacuate. Meet me in the upper village. I'm gathering our forces here.
All right.
New bow inside, new bow inside.
It's some sort of marker.
Level
Isn't
7.
Script, but I can't quite make it out.
Jacob, helicopters are headed your way.
Get here as fast as you can.
Resistance will be met with
Get behind the barricades. Move! Move!
Lay down your weapons or you will be shot.
Look out! Stay under cover! Pull back! Stay together!
If you do not cease fire, we will kill you all. You have 30 seconds.
Where is the divine source?
Go!
Tell me!
Stop! Don't hurt anyone else!
Where is it?
Wait! Wait! There's a map. The Atlas. It will show you the way.
Dang, Dr. Disrespect really went over
Tell
the
me
edge.
about this Atlas.
Hey.
Advancing!
Whoa. Whoa.
We're under fire at the edge of the village. If you can hear me, we need your help.
Please, no, wait!
What was that?
Give me covering fire!
Taking contact!
Getting torn apart! She's hit!
Stand back! This is mine! Not gonna keep you safe!
Oops. Okay, that didn't work.
Stand back! This is mine!
We can't hold this position much longer. We can't outflank them. We're going to lose the village.
We're bugging out. Withdraw and regroup with the drop.
They were bugging.
We've been overrun by the natives. Croft is with them. Several casualties. Men are dead and scattered.
We should have killed her.
You have nothing to show for your efforts. Perhaps she'll succeed where you're failing.
I will not fail!
Trinity will step in if you do. And you know what that means? I'm expendable. They have no interest in my survival. I need the power of the Source!
And you will have it. Don't lose faith, Anna. This is God's will. Our success is inevitable.
Please, just find it. My time is running out.
I've come so far. I've endured so much. These final barriers you have set before me. These sins you have forced me to commit, they must have a purpose. Only you can show me the way. Grant me strength to continue for her, for you, for Trinity. Please. Show me the way.
Who puts their hands like that to pray?
And blood it shall be.
As opposed to the peaceful efforts he's been on doing so far. Like, this guy's dressed like a 18th century revolutionary.
Stay with me.
I don't understand who these people are supposed to be.
Your people don't deserve this.
Maybe they do. You don't know who they are.
Our duty. It's never been easy.
Like, why do they have high-powered
I understand what it's
weapons?
like to lose people. Trinity won't stop, will they?
I doubt it. They have many resources.
And the Atlas?
It's an ancient map to the old city. But Trinity won't find it at that tower. Many of my people live in those ruins. They won't be prepared for what's coming.
I can help them, Jacob.
Maybe.
Will you do this for us?
It's the Russian part of America.
Or for that which you seek?
Right now, they're one and the same.
I'll be back with reinforcements after I've tended to the wounded.
Yes. What is it?
We're in bad shape, Jacob. The attack left us in shambles, and we have no one to send to the Acropolis.
I know. I'll see to the wounded here. We have to get them to someplace safe.
I still can't see straight. Everything's blurry.
That's to be expected with a blow to the head.
But it...
You're going to get it.
Whichever comes first.
They'll be to the Acropolis.
Send a
But I
runner.
can't promise.
I need to get some air. Stay here.
Fires.
And don't close your eyes.
You're lucky. If they'd gone through all the way, you would have bled out.
Jeremy, that hurts.
It's going to hurt no matter what I do.
Need a campfire. I've got all this new stuff to try out.
It's some sort of marker. Byzantine script, but I can't quite make it out. Jacob, it's a mess up here. There's no sign of your people.
Sophia might have taken them into the catacombs beneath the tower. But I've lost contact with her.
All right, I'll look for her there.
What do I do with this chicken?
We're almost done evacuating the wounded here. I'll join you soon.
It worked. I must have missed a campfire. There's gotta be.
I hope I'm not too late.
There's a campfire.
I want answers, but what choice do I have now? I can't let Trinity wipe these people out. There are lines here that I crossed a long time ago, and there's no going back. I've got to help them. It's clear that Jacob's people would die for him, and he for them. That kind of loyalty is rare, and to find it here at the ends of the earth is truly remarkable. If I fight with them, perhaps Jacob will trust me enough to tell me what's really going on.
That's the one I crafted? It's like not even, it's hard to even tell. Oh God, no. Pumpkin.
them out.
Don't shoot. We will.
Yeesh.
Missed.
Yikes.
Be more thorough moving forward. What did this come from?
Sweep and clear. Let's move.
She's there! Open fire!
Hey, where'd he come from?
Courtyard's clear. With these prisoners.
Spread out and sweep the area. Kill anything still moving. And use your knives if you can. We need to conserve ammo.
Sweep and clear.
Found her!
Just you and me.
Let's move. The rest of them can catch up. I don't want to miss out on the hunt.
Jesus, you're insatiable. I see you!
Hands in the air, now! Drop it! Drop the gun! Don't shoot! We will... Under fire!
Shots fired!
You're mine.
Oh, damn it!
Hey, hold up. These bastards are resourceful. They might have set up some traps.
Don't worry. I'll kill anything that...
You were saying. Apollo? Resident Gilligan expert.
All right, my friend. Your turn.
I won't tell you anything.
See, I believe you, which is why we're just gonna beat you until you stop breathing. That way, when I ask the next guy where the Atlas is, he'll know I'm serious. You made your point. If it makes you uncomfortable, spin around and face the wall. I have to admit, I prefer this. Questions just get in the way. I see her!
Bastards. Untie me. I'll kill every last one of them.
Easy, Sophia.
So much bloodshed. We're losing too many people.
Maybe your people have sacrificed enough.
It's all we've known.
Why? Who are you?
I misjudged you, Lara.
Tell me how I can help you.
I've got to get the rest to safety. But the entrance to the catacombs is blocked.
I'll find a way to clear it.
You're gonna be okay. I'm all right. I'll be all right.
I can't open this from here. It must be blocked on the other side.
Just breathe. We'll get you to safety. Just hold on.
There must be a way out of here.
There it is. Maybe I can unblock it from here.
We'll be safe there.
This should do it.
Ooh, I'll say. Grenade arrows. Sounds safe.
Get clear of the door!
Oh, those are our guys that are on our side. Let's try to kill them. I thought they were like the bad guys on the other side of the door holding it closed.
Thank you, Lara. They'll be safe in the catacombs for now. I know you seek the divine source, but my people will die to protect it.
Your people are already dying. You can't protect it forever.
We've lasted this long. But for now, I'm glad to have you as an ally.
They're converging on the tower. We still got people there.
Get the others to safety. They'll need you.
Oh, are you still there?
Seems to be a map of some sort, but I can't quite read the word.
The day I feared has...
He's probably off watching wrestling. Unlock the third tier already. There's always wrestling. Apollo, did you see about, are you excited for the Rugrats game? Did you see it's, like, it comes out next week? Well, it's going to be free on Epic Game Store like 2 days later. So cancel your pre-order. Hopefully that version comes with the NES ROM. I mean, I'm sure it'll just get pushed or like people are just going to share that ROM around anyway, but it'd be nice to have it
Taking fire from the choppers.
legitimately.
I need you to get Trinity's attention. Any way you can.
Leave it to me. I can do this.
Over here! We need your help!
Keep firing!
Dude, what the hell?
Taking casualties!
Taking fire!
Taking fire!
Keep her down!
Got your back! He's hit!
Flush her out!
Taking position!
I got a hit! I'm under fire!
They keep blowing up all my cover.
Over here! We need your help!
Taking fire! He's gone!
I'm under fire!
Take her out! Under fire! Give me covering fire!
Under fire!
Let's finish this!
Oh, that was fire ones. Ooh, nice. We unlocked it. It's always an exciting time in this game. Non-stop.
Now, she's reinforced her out!
No, I'm not in Korea. Oh, there's Apollo in Korea. I thought you'd been in my Korea in this game.
Good work.
He's home. Apollo's back home.
They're here. We did it.
Did you see Faker, Apollo? Like I saw you at the thing. Like, did you actually see him?
Trinity is swarming the tower. We're trapped in the catacombs beneath.
Damn! Just hold on. I'm on my way.
I wasn't there. Okay. Atrioc would have freaked out about that. Sure. Don't even have to be millionaires, just need the time and the kids wanting to do it. I could go without them, but I'd feel bad, even though they don't want to go. I've got them kind of want to going to Japan, though. I'm working on it.
It has been...
How do you deal with this? Just like that. Well, Hayo says he's going to go to Japan maybe next summer, like the whole summer. I'm leaning more towards just doing California stuff, but I would like to go.
This is Team 5. We're heading into the catacombs. Need some backup here.
Got it. On our way.
Why don't we just drop in some grenades and be done with it?
No, the Atlas could be down there.
He's right. We can't risk it. She's here!
You're damn right I am.
Hold this position! Reinforcements are here! Pin her down! Covering fire! Got a man down! Go! Keep your heads down! What? Moving into position! Taking casualties! Standing someone, just kill her!
Come and try. Come on.
Oh shit! He's right in my face. What's up, JJ? Yeah, after watching the Tokyo Olympics, I never really considered the fact that Japan would be hot.
This is Team 5. We're heading into the catacombs. Need some backup here.
Got it. On our way.
She's here! You're damn right I am.
Hold this position! Put your backfire now! Focus and fire! This ends here and now! Reinforcements are here! Bear down! I'm taking fire! Go! Keep your heads down! Keep her down! Still standing somewhat. Got her!
Come and try! Come on!
Moving into cover! Give me some friendly fire now! I got it! Stay down! I'm under fire! Now! Cover
I could lean this whole time?
Hostile spotted!
Jacob. They're gone.
I fear this battle is far from over.
Will you tell me more about this place?
You've earned that much. Come with me.
Oh, I was living large. He's like, give me both.
In ancient times, our prophet brought the divine source.
Give me one of everything.
My ancestors built Kitezh to protect it from the outside world.
To what end? What is the divine source, Jacob?
Did you find that a lot of people spoke English
An
upon?
artifact from a time long forgotten. We believe it holds a fragment of God's soul.
How was
Legend
it
tells
getting
us those who
around?
beheld the source were granted immortality. But others
Did
have
you
always
say
been drawn here
안녕하세요?
Trinity.
Yes. They seek to spread their darkness across the world. With the source, their soldiers would be unstoppable.
Then help me find it before they do.
Makes sense.
This is not your burden.
Of course it is. My father died for this.
I mean, I find someone who speaks Swedish, and I'm like, oh!
You can't fill the emptiness inside.
Except
your
they don't want to
heart.
speak Swedish, but
You can only
they're
set
like,
it free.
they just want to speak their English.
I'm gonna find it. With or without you. Wait, Sophia, let me go. I have to do what I can. You spilt blood for us. I want to help. You know where the Atlas is? The cathedral. In the archives below. But we won't follow you there. Why? What will I find? There are others. The Deathless Ones.
They will kill any who trespass. My father believes they will stop Trinity.
I can't take that chance.
I know.
Well, that's a good one to know.
Here. Take this.
Wouldn't have thought that.
It will help you reach the cathedral.
What are you supposed to say? We'll say, yes, sir. "32% complete." But you're gonna beat this game without finding everything, right? So maybe I'm like quite a far into the game. I'm not sure. So they must hate Dr. Disrespect there, huh? Yeah. Pointing is bad too. I don't know if that's just North Korea or if it's also South Korea, but I know pointing is not okay in North Korea. Could just be a North Korean thing. You're supposed to go like that. No waving, man. Just keep your hands in your pockets. Don't say anything. What a bunch of snowflakes, am I right? Yeah, I can't remember. There was something where it's like, instead of like this, like they go like this. I don't remember where that is. Maybe Japan or somewhere. Like somewhere they go like this. And that means come here, but it looks like they're kind of saying like, get the heck out of here. That makes me think of I've probably told this before, but like when I was in Hawaii, like 18 years ago, I went to an internet cafe because we didn't have internet on our phones then. And there's a kid in there at one of the only like 2 computers that was there. And he was watching, I think it's called Bounce. I think it was a Nick Cannon movie where they're on roller skates in a roller skating rink in Los Angeles. And he just got the volume up. He's just chilling, watching this movie while we're sitting next to him, checking our email. And then like he like turns to me and looks, he's like, "Hey, is this what it's like in Los Angeles?" And I was like, "I don't know about that." And he's like, "Oh man, I really want to go." Don't think it's like a Nick Cannon movie, but you haven't gone to a Sox game? Come on. Just wait till closer to the end of the year. They can get really cheap tickets because they haven't been playing so great. I went to tons of Sox games. I overloaded on them because I'm not used to having a pro team around, so I went to so many Sox games. And quite a few Celtics games, too. Never went to a Bruins game, just Celtics. I went to a few Patriots games. I went to a Monday Night Football Colts versus Patriots. You know, Brady versus Manning. I went to one of those. Yeah, it's easy. It's so easy to get to the Bruins games and the Celtics games too. Not easy to get into the Patriots games. Yeah, make your list. I found that after like 5 years, I'd done everything I wanted to do in Massachusetts, so now I'm like, I don't need to go back. But there is a lot to do there. Although I am going back. Turns out there's another concert the next night that we would want to go to, but I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to see that same tour here just a couple weeks after that, so it's fine. It's not a big deal, but you will be there though, right? You unless you're going to be gone. Did you tell me you're going to be gone? Like we're going to be able to meet up, right? Maybe. Well, the Get Up Kids is one night, and the next night is the midnight. Dang, you're going that early? Yeesh. Bummer. Bummer for me. I've got nowhere to run and hide to. Ah, that makes sense. First time? Really? Oh my. No, I knew she was going to Arkansas. That wasn't the question though. The event they're going to is not until after I am done with Massachusetts, so. Meeting the Arkansas family. I'm gonna just assume. Like, I know people from that area. I've never met anybody from Arkansas like Wes. So I'm just gonna assume that his family is not like him. I'm just gonna guess that. So it should be an experience. I never met anybody from Arkansas even close to even close to Wes. He's an original. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Hopefully they're I'm sure they're nice. Wes is nice. I'm sure they're nice. I'm sure they'll be nice. It is family. I mean, all my family in Oklahoma, they're a lot of fun. It's not as fun thinking like dealing with them now because of politics, but before politics mattered, they're a lot of fun. You should watch Ozark. Is it like Ozark? I don't think that show is very as much of a represent. Yeah, it's the drugs here. I don't think that represents true Arkansas. Although I think they do film there. But yeah, it's Jason Bateman. But he's not from Arkansas, so it's like it's more about them. So it's not so much about Arkansas people. And none of the, well, there are some people there, but they're also just actors who aren't from Arkansas. So they're hillbillies, not rednecks, hillbillies. That's a big point in the show. They're proud to be hillbillies, but you call them a redneck, you've got a problem. It's a different thing. It's just ironic because like hillbillies is more out here. It's a long stretch of hillbillies. I thought Ozark was good. Yeah. I mean, it's a fun show. If you're into that kind of like suspenseful problem solving type stuff, like there's a problem and he has to solve it nonstop. And if he doesn't, he's gonna die. It's basically the whole thing. It's like the whole show is like he has to solve a major problem and not get caught by the police, and it has to be successful or him and his family are all gonna die. And then it's like that every 20 minutes for multiple seasons. It is a good show to marathon though. I marathoned that show. Yeah, it's a bingeable show. And Jason Bateman's great. He's great. And it's all about Arkansas, so you could just say when you get there, you can be like, yeah, I just watched Ozark, and they'll just like look at you like, we ain't like that. It's pretty much the only like Arkansas residents that they deal with in the show are criminals. So yeah, it's probably not that great. Like, it probably doesn't feel like you're watching a show about Arkansas. It's still a good show. I liked it. The house is in the Ozarks or just Arkansas? Because that's two different things, I'm sure. Yeah, it's way cheaper. I mean, yeah, but you have to live. Why would you want to live there? They got to be cheap. You want to have a Huckabee as your governor? I mean, come on. Pass. Probably better places to go if you want to be down there, although it's pretty tough. I wouldn't want to be in Arkansas. Oklahoma City is surprisingly hip. But then you've also got, you know, pretty much every major city of Texas is pretty hip, I would assume. Arkansas, I don't know. I mean, Oklahoma's pretty laid back. I guess there's some bad stuff going on, but it's a laid back place to be. But yeah, I have friends in Oklahoma City, and I was pretty surprised, like kind of around the college campus stuff there is it's like it felt like any other kind of city with cool stuff going on. No, I never lived in Virginia. I had friends that lived in Virginia, and I went there a bunch, but I never lived there myself. I had family in Virginia. So maybe I mentioned that before, but they're all in around closer to DC in the Herndon, McLean area. And then GDQs were right there too, so that's really expensive. Yeah, my family's house there was like a condo, and it was like worth millions of dollars. And it was a nice house, don't get me wrong, but millions. Definitely an expensive place to live. I mean, that's why I live here. That's why I don't live in Massachusetts. So, because it was just too expensive in Massachusetts, and there's too much traffic and too busy all the time. And I was just like, I don't want to have a family here, and we'll be miserable. We'll be depressed. It's like I sold a house. I sold our house up there, and it was kind of like just a crappy starter house that needed a lot of work, and got like a really, really nice house here for the exact same price. like basically traded houses. And it's the difference is laughable. Well, it's because they're all like, you know, like no plan, horse roads, like little towns. And they just connected them and like it just kind of like sprawled out as they went. I mean, it's crazy. When the first time I drove up there, well, it wasn't the first time, I guess, but you know, it was before I had like a printed out map directions and I didn't have GPS and I was like, okay, so I'm supposed to take this street. So I took the exit and then I was immediately lost. And I was like, I know it's east and I was by the river. So I was like, I'm going to keep going east. But like, there was nothing. Like I had no idea where I was. And I couldn't really figure it out. Like I'm calling my then girlfriend at the time instead of my wife, and she was like trying to help me, like, but she didn't have, she guessing where I was. Like it was so hard back then. Yeah, in California you have to like start at $1 million in California. Yeah, like I took the exit and then like the road immediately forked and there was nothing on the map about like, it was like stay on 16 and I was like, neither of them were marked in any way whatsoever and I couldn't, so I missed it. So that sucked. But I did eventually find my way there. I did get to it. And I generally know my way around the city part, but I was kind of on the outskirts a little bit at that point. Because I was trying to come in from the west and take an early exit. But you have to account for things like, you know, if you move to Texas or something, like the houses are cheaper, but the property taxes are enormous and the utility costs are enormous. Like you'll make up for it really fast. Florida's the same way. Like the Florida property taxes, like, man, those things are, it's crazy how expensive it is. Like I feel like our property taxes are high and they're like nothing compared to Texas or Florida or New York. I think Alaska's too expensive. I don't know. Seemed all right. There were a lot of homeless people in Alaska though, so maybe it is. Yeah, that's true too, Nick. It's like detours and stuff. Yeah, I was very surprised. I was like, got off, you know, got out of the airport, got in a car, started driving, and there was like homeless people all over the place. There was signs about like, you know, don't give handouts to them, support, you know, your local whatever. I was surprised because, like, you know, like most of the year it's super cold there. Like, can you even be homeless in Alaska? That sounds terrible. So I don't know how that works. Yeah, you have to watch out for HOA fees too, because there's like, you can pay, like our HOA is like $400 for the whole year, but there's lots of places where the HOA is $400 a month. Easily. Some of them are more than that. But I pay $400 for the whole year. $353 monthly. I mean, that's crazy. But I'm sure they do like all your lawn and stuff like that. And maybe they actually do things like our HOA doesn't do very much, which is fine. They like do the street lights and the trash collection, make sure the roads are good. Otherwise they don't really like enforce rules or anything like that. $2,800 a month for an HOA, that's insane. What do they do for you? I mean, that to me, that sounds like a way to keep people out. Like that's like a club fee. It's like, oh, you want to live here? You got to pay the dues. Like rich people only. Because if you got enough money that you can just like, you know, you have property or something, like you can get the house, you could still not be very wealthy. It's like if you're paying out that kind of money for an HOA, that means you have to be wealthy. And so I think they're trying to keep the clientele a certain type, you know. I mean, HOAs are required to have budgets and stuff, so I'm sure they spend it on something. pools, pool fees. I don't know. I don't know where you get that kind of money. The only way you get that kind of money is if you have a ton of money and you know, get interest and stock. Or Wes knows all about that. You should be asking him that. He knows about investments. Just keep talking about it. As long as he didn't lose it all to crypto. Now I put I've been tracking my 401k, so it's like if you can somehow get your 401k to be like a few $1 million, it's like the interest is so crazy on it. Not interest, but the returns on it are so crazy. You just live off the returns. So it's like you just have to get that initial amount. So just have somebody give you like $2 million, buy treasuries with it, and you're all set. Like right now, the treasury rates, like the T-bills, are like 5%. So if you had $2 million, you make $100,000 a year just in interest, and that's it. It's a free $100,000 a year. Just have $2 million. That's all you got to do. Simple. Why didn't everybody do this? You know? Well, that's the thing, Nick, is like, if you look at it, like, if you have $1 million, you're going to look at it and be like, man, if I just work for like 2 more years, I'll have, like, because it just, you know, it compounds on itself. So you'll be like, man, if I work 2 more years, I might have $1.5 million. Maybe I want to do that. If I work 3 more years, maybe I'll have $2 million. Like, it'll like double, you know? Yeah, it is pretty, like, it is simple. Like, just get the money in as early as you can and then don't touch it. And try to get as much in as you can. I wish I put more in, honestly, at this point. I mean, I put money in all from the beginning, but looking back, because I was like, what's the difference if I put in like an extra $1,000? Like, who's going to care? But like, after a long time, that does matter. So I wish I would have put more in. Exactly. You know, you can't just change the firmware clock. Yeah, retire early. The FIRE plan. Financially independent, retire early. The only thing I can't figure out is like, if you retire early, like, do you screw yourself with health insurance? I mean, that's just such an American problem, but like, if you retire early, like, you got to get health insurance. Like, that's a big cost. I'm not sure how you, like, I actually looked it up the other day, and like, one of the suggestions is like, oh, get on your partner's insurance. It's like, well, obviously they should have retired too. So that's not a great one. So it's like, you're going to have to pay out of pocket for insurance. Yeah, imagine retiring early. They're like, no, you still need to work. We need insurance. Come on. I have a high deductible plan too, but I know my employer pays a significant amount of it. Like, that would be, if I had to pay all of it out of pocket, it would be a lot. So like, if you're single, maybe it's like less, but like, I'm thinking like a family plan, which is like, you know, 3 or 4x what a single plan would be. But that could easily be $10,000 a year, easily, maybe more. So like, that's something you have to think about, where it's like, if you're working, maybe you're not paying that much for insurance. Yeah, Cobra's a scam. Cobra's like, oh, you want to keep insurance? Pay like triple what you pay now. Cobra is not reasonable. I remember I got like an offer on the Cobra when I quit my job when I was like 23 years old, and they wanted like $600 a month for insurance, and this was like 20 years ago. I was like, I wasn't even making $600 a month, probably. I mean, Cobra's only meant to, like, that article mentioned Cobra too. It's like, you can't, Cobra's not a long-term thing. Like, Cobra's like meant for, you need insurance for like 1 month. It's not meant to be sustainable. I think it's different now though, because like, you know, most states, like, you can get on your state-run plan. Like, it's probably not so bad. I haven't looked into those, but Massachusetts has one, I know, and Kentucky has one too, even, so. Yeah, I mean, you make more money in the United States, so it's like, it kind of balances, like, you know, it's all a zero-sum game in some respect. Like, if the government pays for your health insurance, now granted, they do a better job, but if the government pays for your health insurance, you're paying more taxes to sustain that. So if we're in America, we're not doing that. So it's like we're making more money because we have to pay for it. So it all kind of evens out, but it is very frustrating when you think about it, because like the biggest problem with being unemployed is health insurance. It's like, if you could just have that covered, then it would give you so much freedom to be like, you know what, I don't want to work at this job, I can quit. And it's like, you can't not work because you don't have health insurance. It's such a bad deal. Like, I can't even imagine like being in another country. It's like, you can just be like, oh, you know, I think I'm gonna take a year off from work. And it's like, your health insurance, you don't even have to think about it. You're all set. You don't have to like save up a bunch of money for it or anything. You just go. That sounds great. I mean, in America, you just go without health insurance, which is also crazy. I mean, even if you have health insurance, it's like, yeah, you have health insurance, but it's still like, do I really want to go to the doctor for this? I don't want to, like, it's still expensive. It doesn't really help that much. I mean, like, stuff costs even more without insurance, but like my physical therapy, I go for like an hour. The dude, half the time the guy is juggling a second person, so it's me and another person that he's going back and forth between. He's having me do very basic things that you could do at home, like nothing special at all, like really no special equipment. And they charge my insurance $400. So like he's like, and he's juggling 2 people, so that's $800 an hour. That's insane. For something that realistically should be about $50. It's crazy. And so if you didn't have insurance, like you just wouldn't do it. You wouldn't be able to do it. I do have a lawyer friend, and man, I do ask him a lot of questions. And I do have friends who do construction. I do ask them a lot of questions too. And I have a friend who's a doctor, but I don't bother him too much. But it is nice when you have successful friends in very specific jobs. Yeah, man, I'd love to move overseas. It would be nice. It'd be nice. Send my kids to school, and I wouldn't have to worry about them getting gunned down in school, and have health insurance. You could quit your job if you want. Housing may or may not be affordable. I'm not sure about that. There'd be other things that'd be like, wait, hold on a second. In America, I could do this. Like, where's my freedom? I'm sure there'd be some things that'd be frustrating. But like, my one wheel would basically be illegal in Germany. It's like, hello, what is this? What kind of Germany is this? East Germany, you know? Yeah, Nick could answer some tax questions. I mean, there's little things, like, you know, anywhere you go, it's like, you're kind of like, wait, hold on a second. You guys, this sounds really annoying. And the biggest problem I have when I go to these other places so like in my travels in the last few years has been like, they don't have stuff like a Target that just sells all the things you would possibly need. It's like they have like a clothing store, but it's like I wanted a cooler. It's like, I just want a cheap cooler, and I couldn't find one. It's like where's your Walmart? You know, like where's a store that's just gonna have this crap that you want? And they don't have those types of stores. Even in Sweden, which is crazy because like Sweden had so many malls, but the malls are just like really specific stuff. It's like, where's your like kind of just general life stuff? But anyway. So those types of things, that would be tough to adjust to. Even grocery stores are like, you know, small, and it's like, you know, they only had like four kinds of soda. It's like, you don't have a whole aisle dedicated just to soda? What's going on here? In my local store, we have 2 aisles dedicated to soda. It's like, come on. You expect me to survive like this? You only have like, you know, 2 kinds of, like, you know, you just don't have that many choices. Like, you're just like, oh, you want this or that. That's it. Like, it just makes you think, like, man, people would have their minds just completely blown coming from those places to come to the United States and just be like walk into, like, you know, a superstore, like a Walmart Supercenter, and just like, you know, a whole aisle of every kind of cereal that you could ever dream of, and every kind of size. Because that's too, like, all the stuff would be like small boxes of things. Like, they didn't have like the ginormous stuff. You know? Yeah, it's like you go to those places and they have like 2 kinds of bread or whatever. You know, it's just like everything's like, they'll have something, but it'll just be like we have, you know, at least 20 kinds of peanut butter, right? Like those places, they'll have like a jar of peanut butter. Peanut butter is kind of an American thing, but they usually have peanut butter in the American section. Yeah, taxes aren't so bad until they're really complicated, which luckily I haven't had to deal with, but... Dang, that's pretty cool, Purple. I'm interested. They are complicated because at least with the tax software I use, it's like it doesn't really understand what it is. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it's like you have to like write in, because you're like, you make money and there's a tax form, so it's like they have to say like, oh, this is for it's income for like a business, and so you have to like name your business, and it's like, what kind of business is it? And you're like, entertainment. It's very confusing. And then like, you know, you can claim like a couple years, like, you know, when I bought things that were streaming related, like I wanted to write those off. Like you could write off the cost of things, and that was kind of a pain to figure out like what you're supposed to do with that. It's like, I'm like, is this right? Like I wasn't really sure what I was doing. It was very confusing. I just kind of did it, and it's like, it's for so little money, they're not going to care. But if you don't have over a certain amount, you don't even have to do the taxes. So last year, I don't think I even had. No, I had one tax form, I guess, but there's another tax form I didn't have to. So luckily, I've been making so little on Twitch the last couple of years that I haven't had to deal with it as much. But yeah, I think I put in like other. It was like not like if you don't know, you can put in like 9999 as your thing. So I figure they're not going to mess around. But it's like, you you know, for the most part, especially those first couple years where I made some money and I just spent it all right back on stuff for the stream. So I was trying to like write off the whole amount, which can, I supposedly, get you audited, but still, it was for so little, I don't think anyone would care. I mean, I don't think there's that much to worry about. Plus, like, if you're self-employed, it's like the only thing you have to think about if you're self-employed is like, anytime you buy something, just track it, keep track of it. Because like, if you buy it and it's for your business, it is a business expense and it is a write-off. So as long as you're making sure you remember that, because you don't have to do that, but if you don't do it, then you're just losing money. So that, you should always do it. And I would say be very, very liberal with that too. Like, you know, if you use your car to go pick something up for a self-employment thing, it's like that gas money, that usage of your car, write it off, all that stuff. I mean, I wrote off when I had enough money where I had to do from Twitch, where I had to do both tax forms. I wrote off like video game purchases. If I played it on stream, I wrote it off. I wrote off the computer. I wrote off the monitor, the webcam. I wrote off the PS5. Like, I wrote off everything. It's like, if I used it primarily for streaming, then I wrote it off. Yeah, if you can write off your food, yeah, you're entitled to food. Like, if you eat food while you're working, like during lunch, like, it has to be like part of your business. But like, if you're eating food while you work, like, that's a business expense. Like, you'd want to look up some of that stuff because it kind of depends. But yeah, I try to do depreciation too, because like this computer, like, if you keep track of your equipment, like, the depreciation is a lot, and like, that's another write-off. And I don't know how it works exactly, because if you write off the initial cost, then you still write off the depreciation. I don't know, but you could definitely, because then that brings down your thing. Like, say you made $10,000 from your business, and you spent $5,000 working through your business, then you can write off. Like, I wrote off my square footage. I did the square footage of my house, and you do the square footage of my office, and I wrote off, so like, every expense for my house, including landscaping, utilities, mortgage, every house expense, I just did the percentage of my office space compared to the house and wrote that off. So if if it costs, if you spend $10,000 in a year on your mortgage or rent or something, and like your office is 10% of your thing, that's $1,000 you could write off on your taxes as part of your thing. There definitely are, Purple, like, Twitch people have like Twitch accountants. Like, there's accountants that deal with specific things because they know about it. Entertainment, there's a lot of entertainment accountants and stuff, but it's Peach Lemonade Mountain Dew. Well, I don't make enough money on this Twitch stuff now, I don't worry about it, but tried to figure it out. And now it doesn't matter because they messed up, on this awesome new tax plan that we got from the Republicans in whatever year that was. They increased our standard deductible, so it's like all of that stuff that I could write off, it doesn't meet the deductible, so I can't write it off. So it's pointless. So now it doesn't matter. So I just ignore all of it. No, this is one of my favorite Mountain Dews. So this is one of my favorite. I've had a lot of different Mountain Dews. This one's one of my favorite ones that they've come out with. I hope they keep it. Freedom Fusion. This is a top 3 Mountain Dew. Might be a number 1. Might be number 1, but it's definitely top 3. Yeah, it makes it easier, Nick, but like, I wrote off like my mortgage interest payments and some like medical expense stuff, charity donations. It's like you can't even write off your charity donations anymore. So it's like all that stuff that you would have written off. It's like, I think I got less back too, but I'm not sure. Maybe I got the same back, I'm not sure, but it makes you like, you're like, oh, what? These things used to benefit, like I at least had some kind of benefit to some of these things. Now I don't. Yeah, they came out with this is summer thing. They came out with 3 different new flavors this summer for 4th of July. So they're all 4th of July themed. I mean, this one literally has an eagle flying on the front here with carrying a boombox. Multiple bald eagles on it. Yeah, the medical expenses I worked around because I just make sure I get all of it to go through my HSA. And then it doesn't matter. But like, when I could write off my medical expenses, wasn't a big a deal if my HSA didn't cover everything. But now it's like, oh, I need to put it all into my HSA. That's the MCA #1 tax tip, is if you have an HSA, put in all the money that you're, legally supposed to, and that you're using correctly, because you save money on taxes in like 3 different ways. So it's like, it's very, 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 very beneficial. And you can change it throughout the year too. So like my wife had something this year, and like I've had my shoulder stuff. So it's like, normally we don't put anything extra in it at all. But it's like, once all this stuff had happened, I was like, oh shoot, we're going to spend thousands of dollars over what we normally spend. So I changed my deduction. So it's like every month, I'm just putting in an extra however much, and then I'm just immediately taking it back out. But if it goes through that way, it's like you don't get taxed on it. But if I just pay it out of pocket, I couldn't even deduct it because the deduction wouldn't work. So it's like you just lose it. Yeah, in theory it's investing too, but I don't know if mine actually gets any interest on it or not, so I always just keep it. I just pull it out immediately. My shoulder's been improving. It is getting better. It's not all the way better, but it is getting better. But I don't know. They don't really seem to track that stuff either, Nick. Like, you're supposed to, like, in theory, you're only supposed to spend your HSA on very specific things, but like they don't track it. It's like you very easily could just put in, I don't know what the max is for like individual versus family, but say it's like $10,000. Like you could put in $10,000 of your money a year and it doesn't get taxed. And you could pull it out and, say that you were spending it on whatever, the right stuff, but you'd have to get audited for them to check that. So like in theory, you could just always get $10,000 excuse me, off your income and not get taxed. And if you're taxed at 25%, there's $2,500 free money. And obviously if you're spending $10,000 on your health, then you absolutely should do that. But I'm just saying, it's also, you could very easily just do it and like no one's gonna know. Maybe if you're doing it like the max amount, maybe they would, but yeah, I mean, you don't want to get in trouble for that sort of thing, but like I don't track it that well. So like I know that I've Like, I know that I've spent more on medical expenses than was in the HSA, so I just take all the money out and don't worry about it. But if someone came around, they'd be like, hey, prove it. And then I'd have to, like, you know, get all the stuff together and say, see. So you'd want to do it for real. But you also don't have to take the money out. So it's like, you know, you could just be putting in that much money every single year. That's like $10,000 a year. However much, maybe it's $5,000 for an individual, but that's money you could put in every single year that isn't taxed at all. And if you have a good HSA to let you have it in a fund that's invested, then it's like, it's basically another 401k. Because yeah, you don't have to spend it and it rolls over. So yeah, it's just another account. And it's not taxed at all. So it's pretty nice. But you should also just be putting the money into a 401k. So, but this money you can get out right away if you want it. So it's easier to access depending on what your finances are. That's why this stream is rated M for mature audiences only, because we talk about stuff like this. Yeah, 401k is much better to put it into. I mean, because you can get the long-term gains from it. But if you were someone that was like very thrifty, like I worked with a guy who was around my age, and when we were both in our 20s, and he surely made more money than me, and he was putting in the max amount, like whatever that is, the max amount to his 401k, and had been the whole time. And I don't know what that is, but it was like, what's the max amount yearly for a 401k? Like, is it at least $13,000? Maybe now it's $20,000. So he was putting in like tens of thousands of dollars every single year in his 401k. I'm sure he's thinking about retirement already, because like that just adds up so fast. Yeah, $23,000 a year. Like, imagine if you put in $23,000 a year when you're 22 years old, and you get $100,000 in there, and you're like 27, you wouldn't even have to put any more money in there. Like, you're done. You're doing 23 a year, Nick? Yes, like you're gonna be great, man. Don't pay off your mortgage if you have a 3% loan. Yeah, but he, like I say, he was in his 20s, and I'm surely making like very good money, so like he could afford to do that. And like, maybe at the time I probably could have too, because I didn't have that many expenses, but like you still want to spend your money on stuff. So you had a 3%, Nick? No, classic mistake. It's 3%. That's inflation. That's nothing. Pay the minimum. As much as it sucks, you just pay the minimum forever. I mean, if you have $1 and you could put it into your mortgage to reduce that, and you're getting 3%, or you could put it into your 401k, which might get 8%. Yeah, but did you have an adjustable, or did you have a fixed rate? If you had an adjustable, I understand. But if you had but you shouldn't have had it, just to get a fixed rate. I mean, that's a lot of money. Like, if you had like $100,000 fixed rate, Nick. Oh. Why did you tell us what you were doing? $100, like $100,000 at 3% versus like putting $100,000 into a 401k. Like, especially like if you got it in like a few years back, like that would be, the returns have been 8 to 10%, sometimes more. Yeah, when I got my mortgage for 3%, I was like, well, I'm never paying this off. Like, I'm just gonna put the bare minimum forever, because it's free money. Yeah, I don't know what that... I've seen those purple, but I don't know what that means. Like, if they say live comfortably, like, what does that even mean? Because I don't think that I don't think I make enough for them to be considered, like, live comfortably here. But, like, we live very comfortably. So, and, like, just my income, my wife doesn't have much of an income, really. 2 kids, we live comfortably, and it was way under that number, I think, for what I saw. I'm not sure. Maybe I saw the wrong number. Yeah, that's true. But you could be, well, yeah, I guess it depends on the timing, but I mean, even at that, like, you put in your 401k, you get that. But yeah, if you were already putting it in the 401k, I guess you could do a Roth or something, but yeah, I'm doing 10%. I was doing 8% for a really long time, and now they had some automated thing that was like, we're going to up it to 10, and I was like, ah, sure. We'll do 10. Why not? What's up, Mora? I think the thing is, too, like, comfortable, like, what they consider comfortable is, like, they expect people to have, like, 2 car payments and, you know, all these other expenses that we don't have. Like, I don't have any car payment, and I haven't had a car payment ever. It's like stuff like that, like, you know, people burn so much money on car payments and eating out, and alcohol, and there's all sorts of things people spend money on that we don't spend money on. So yeah, I put a bunch of money in CDs, but I even, like, Capital One, like, their just standard savings account is like only like less than 1% lower than the CD, so I've just been keeping it in that, because then you can just take the money out. Of course, it's not like guaranteed to stay the same like a CD is, so it'd be better long term if you had it in a CD. But I've got some of it in a CD, some of it in their savings, and then I have a Vanguard account that I have in there too. So it's like there's money there, but then when it's in the Vanguard account, it's like you kind of don't want to take it out. You kind of want to leave it in there. And, like, I shouldn't be like that, because I've got the money, like, the savings money is in the 401k, so that other money I should feel free to take out. But when you see those interest amounts, you're like, ooh, I want to leave it in. I don't want to take it out. I don't know what their rates are now, but the savings account rate on Capital One is still over 4%. So you got a little bit of cash. It's not so bad to keep it in there. I mean, it's not going to change your life. If you put $10,000 in there, that's only, you know, $450 for an entire year. So, well, it's something. I mean, I scraped a curb with my car and it cost $500 to replace the tires. So it's like, when you think of it that way, you're like, it's like, oh, who cares? Like, there goes the interest that I saved. Yeah, I've been putting off stuff around the house because things got so expensive in 2020. I was like, oh, I'll just wait. And now I've waited so long. There's so many things to do, and I'm like, but I could just keep waiting. No, I could wait longer. I could wait longer. We need a new deck. We need some new carpets. Need a new bathroom. It's like, but I could just wait a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Like, have some more money and gain some more interest, more free money. But eventually I have to see. I basically decided, like, I'm not going to spend any money until the election. I'm just like, I can't bring myself to do it. I'm going to wait. I'm holding the economy hostage. Well, that's what I will spend it on travel, but it's hard to travel with kids in school, so I can only do so much. Gives us very limited windows, and they don't really like traveling, which makes it tough too. But do our best. All right, it's getting very late. We should all go to bed, you know? I think they'll also, like, I think they'll appreciate it. I mean, like, I didn't really like traveling when I was a kid either. But looking back on it, I'm happy that I did stuff, you know? Oh, dude. Paulo. Flipsider's playing Castle of Dragon. We got to get over there. We got to see Flipsider playing some Castle of Dragon. This would be great. Maybe you can watch the GDQ run after he beats it. Castle of Dragon is it's a game. It's a rough game. Anyway, thanks for checking out. Thanks for all the financial talk. Very important that we all understand our finances. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good weekend to those who celebrate. And I'll talk to you soon. Good night. Say what up to Flippy 9.